Okay, take two. What I'm doing is the chaining patterns in specific keys in the BeatStep Pro.
Totally, 100%.
I hate men.
Yeah.
That right there is like, ugh, that makes me so mad.
Totally, 100%.
I hate men.
Yeah.
That right there is like, ugh, that makes me so mad.
Society.
Hey guys, this video goes out to the women who fought for women's rights. Why did you do that?
What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason?
You're telling me that I, who has dreamed of being a stay-at-home mother my whole life, has to go to college for a job that I don't even want and get into debt. But the job that I do want, I can't have because a woman fought for me to not have.
Well, I think the thing is that guys can't be honest about this because it's a very uncomfortable conversation, and guys want to get laid, so they're not going to tell you, hey, you're annoying, or hey, you're too domineering, hey, I don't really give a fuck about your opinion, I'm going to do what I want to do anyway because you're a woman and I'm a man. Men can't really be honest about these things. You know, and again, I don't want to, and I don't mean to use you as an example in this situation, but I think it's very important that it's a learning lesson where you didn't even feel it. You're like, oh no, I'm gonna say something because I'm sales, I'm assertive, like etc. And then I had to remind you, you're still a fucking female and you're gonna be quiet when I talk. But again, this is a skill set that very few men possess, and very few men are willing to assert for fear of coming off as a misogynist, a chauvinist, an asshole, not getting laid, whatever. So most guys are scared to put their foot down with women because we live in this feminized world where we tell men that men and women are equal and we all deserve the same privileges and rights. Versus me, I don't look at women as equals. Quite frankly, I look at you guys as inferiors. And the reason why, but some of you guys might say, well, that's misogynistic, that's fucked up. But guess what? Guys that think like me are the best providers because we're not gonna let you pay a bill. We understand that we have burden of performance. We gotta protect and provide. I don't look at you guys as an equal. And despite what society says about we should be equal, that's not what you guys are fucking attracted to. You want a guy that can put you in your place, pay the bills, and you can just relax. That's what you want.
Facts.
But if I say this out loud, I'm considered an asshole, right? So I look at it like, I don't look at women as equals because for me to be a leader and be a dominant and do what you need, I can't look at you as an equal. I can't. Because if I look at you as an equal, I'm going to say, oh yeah, guys invaded the house, it's your turn to deal with this. Like, no, that's my job. I got to go fucking deal with it, not you. So that's why this egalitarian mindset that we live in has been so destructive, which comes back to feminism.
Well, I would say definitely I agree somewhat to what you're saying because honestly, I feel like there is a partnership between men and women, should be a partnership, which that's broken. And I would say the majority is what we said before. Women are right now feminists and we put you guys down. I don't do that anymore because obviously I learned my lesson. I had to work on myself because I know what I did as a woman, as a feminist, as a woman, right? Who I used to be and who I was. But right now, I would say definitely that we need to give men their place. 100%. God first, men, wife, and then the children. Even the children, because the children will go away.
Yeah.
So a lot of women put their children first, and they forget about their men, and then that's where the whole thing starts.
So
going
the only thing I would disagree with that on is because you said partnership.
Yeah.
A partnership assumes equality. And you even said just now, because you referenced the Bible, God, man, and woman.
Correct.
Well, if there's a hierarchy, by definition, it means it can't be a partnership. So, because a partnership assumes equality, and that's kind of where I come in, and I'm like, no, it's not I look at it more like the man is the boss and the woman is the assistant or the aide. the secretary. And I think that's the best way to look at it, because the man's in a leadership role, he's dictating things, and the woman is there to assist. But like, when we assume a partnership, that assumes equality, and I think that's where we fuck up. Once a man thinks he's equal to you, he's not gonna perform. So he needs to be put in the leadership role.
Yeah, you're right.
Which comes with more responsibility.
But there's some men who naturally, like, I don't know, at least, like, okay, so like my last relationship, I feel like he was more feminine in the sense of like, he was looking at me like, alright, so what we gonna do, babe?
Yeah, and how'd that relationship go?
It didn't go, that's fine up.
There you go. Congratulations.
But a lot of men are like that nowadays, where they want like,
and that's a problem.
a woman.
Yeah, that's a problem.
You guys wanted it.
But
You were equal to men. And now you got it. Look what you got.
Yeah.
I didn't want that.
Like you can think the feminization of men, right? The feminization of men is a direct result of the mass exploitation of feminism. Because guys feel like, oh, we're equal now. And if I feel like we're equal, I'm gonna look to you to provide a certain portion. You gotta provide, and that's if you're lucky. Most guys, you know, they'll be on some pussy shit, say, just pay for me. But that is feminism.
Also, you told him, get a point?
Yeah, just like a genuine question. So, what does a submissive woman look like? And in the context of having a conversation, let's say you have a back and forth conversation, and like he interjects, like that just happens as a genuine question, and interrupts. Would the woman just like let that happen? And just my thought. Like, how does that work in terms of a respect standpoint?
Well, honestly, being submissive does take self-control, and if your man is one who trusts and respects leading you, he does it with love, not out of hate. Now, obviously speaking, you want to have your voice heard, so when he's finished, hey babe.
Can I tell you how I feel now? Cool. But in mid cutoff, it's not like, oh, F you, like, I don't care what you, it's like, hey listen, I know what you're gonna say, I got you, don't stress about it. Here's what it is, just so you know, I'm upfront with you, and that's all it really is. It's not like, oh my god, I hate you, like, stop talking to me. Obviously speaking, it does seem that way sometimes, but it's like, hey, I love you, but here's what it is.
Okay, cool. Thanks for cutting
And you kind of like solve issues, because if you don't cut it off right there and then, it's gonna be triggered.
Amen. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen.